Well, the new year is fast approaching, and it's almost time to say goodbye to 2013. It's been a great year, and I've enjoyed every second, but I believe 2014 will be my year. It will be the year of new beginnings, of life-changing events, and the most exciting year of my life. It will be my year. So, from this moment on, I declare 2014 the year of Crimson... What the... Hello, Crimson. James, what are you doing here? I'm here to give you a warning of things to come. A warning? What do you mean? I mean, this will not be the year of Crimson. This will be the year of James, the production manager of Krimson Kreations! The year of James? You've got to be kidding me. By the way, I thought the angels took you away. That's what you think. The weeping angels didn't come to kill me. They came to join forces with me. Join forces? Really? We're both sick of you blundering around here in Crimson's Corner. Do you really think you're ever going to make a better life for yourself? You're a joke. And it's time the viewers on YouTube get to watch someone more entertaining, more successful, and dare I say more light? And who's supposed to do that? You? And why not? You know everyone at home would rather watch me instead of watching you fail at life. You little son of a... Look, I hate to bust your bubble, but the name of the show is Crimson's Corner, not James's Corner. That can change. Oh, really? And how do you plan on doing that? First, I'll take over Crimson's Corner and make it James's Corner. Then I'll take over Krimson Kreations. It will become James's Kreations. It will be epic. And after James Mania sweeps over the entire planet, I'll take over the world. You're deluded, James. You couldn't even lead ants to a picnic. How do you plan on running Krimson Kreations? With the help of my new friends, the Weeping Angels. I thought the Weeping Angels just wanted to feed off the residual temporal energy given off by their victims that they send back in time to die in the past. They don't do that anymore. They've turned over a new leaf. Are you sure? Of course. They have a new goal in life. They want to take over the entertainment business world. I know that's what they want to do. They're my friends. Really? There's an angel behind you. What? Quit that. They're coming for you. Enough already. It's time for the next part of my plan. Which is? We're gonna make you disappear, Crimson. Then I'll be in charge of Crimson's Corner. Well, what are you waiting for? Don't sing it. Bring it. Oh, it's not gonna happen right now. It'll be when you least expect it. You've already seen what the angels are capable of last week. Just imagine what they'll do when I officially release them on you. There will be nothing you can do to stop me. Crimson's Corner will be mine! When did James become a megalomaniac? Well, looks like I was wrong. I guess we're in for more of the same, here, on Crimson's Corner. Hey my Crimsonites, welcome to this very special edition of Crimson's Corner. As I said earlier, we're getting ready to say goodbye to the year 2013 and welcome in the new year of 2014. But before we start the new year, I thought we could take a look back at this year. This was the year that started what is now known as Krimson's Korner. During that short period of time since the beginning, we have seen ups and downs, triumphs and failures, happy moments and sad moments, and had quite a roller coaster ride through life up to this point. Tonight, we're going to take a look back at that ride and see how we got to this point in time. Along the way, we're going to take a look sort of behind the scenes of some of the things that take place here and explain where exactly did they come from. I've also compiled a list of the top 10 most popular videos for this year that were chosen by you, my loyal subscribers and viewers. To round out the night, I've also created a blooper reel. It's a compilation of mess-ups that happened here on Krimson's Korner. It should be good for a couple of laughs. Anyways, to start off with, we're going to begin with a countdown of my top 10 favorite moments here on Krimson's Korner. These are moments that I personally chose as my favorite experiences over this past year. They range from first here on the corner to moments I really enjoyed filming to times I couldn't possibly laugh any harder. These moments have meant a lot to me and I'll never forget them. And after tonight, neither will you. The first moment, top 10 moment number 10, was a first here on Krimson's Korner. It was a time for celebration despite the lingering cloud of financial problems hanging over my head. It was a time when I found out just who my real friends who cared were. It was also a time to reconnect with lost loved ones. It was a day of joy and sadness all rolled into one, and I'll never forget it. Here it is, top 10 moment number 10. Ho, ho! You startled me. Hey, my Crimsonites, and Merry Christmas! And I want to welcome you once again to this special Christmas edition of Krimson's Korner. This was a first for me. My first Christmas on Krimson's Korner. I had shot family Christmases in the past, but they were for private viewing. I had never let anyone beyond family and friends in on my celebration of the holidays. So, enjoy that eggnog, have you a turkey sandwich and open up your presents, and get ready to enjoy another edition of Krimson's Korner. I was nervous to say the least, and to make matters worse, I had no real plans for Christmas. I had no money to give out presents, there was no tree to put up, there was no turkey dinner to cook, it was almost just another ordinary day. And to top it off, I had to come into work that night. Well, here I am now at my job, about ready to make the dough. But you know what? Sharing that holiday with you, my viewers, for some reason made it feel special to me. It made it feel like a real Christmas.
I have to say, and I've said this I think earlier, that this Christmas definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
And to top it off, there were presents.
This was from Samantha. Steve. This is what I got. Some nice lovely pen. Also, this from Steve. It's my Christmas card.
And I learned who really cared about my well-being. It brought tears to my eyes because I'm not used to people being nice to me. It made me feel special. It made me feel the Christmas spirit.
Well, here's what I found. An actual brand new bike, and for me,
I also got to share an extra special, tender moment. I've never taken anyone with me to my dad's grave. I was scared to death when I did it. It was a part of me that I never really shared with anyone else.
hey everyone, decided to bring you here because this is a place I go to every Christmas. To visit my dad's grave.
But after I did it, I felt so much better. I was so glad I got to share that moment with each and every one of you. It was a big moment for me. It opened up my life to complete strangers. And you know what? It was okay.
Dad, I just want you to know, you're on video right now. I I wanted this message to be plain and clear to everyone that I love you and connect the world to you. Still, I just want to wish you Merry Christmas.
Alright, catch you in a little bit. I'm really glad that you brought me into your bedrooms and living room TVs to share Christmas with each and every one of you. It meant a lot to me.
I just want to wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas. It's late and it's past time, but you get my point. And I want y'all to all have a Happy New Year.
That's why I wanted to thank you for sharing the holidays with me. And I hope we get to spend many more of them together. Next time, we'll even have a tree and presents, I promise. Till next Christmas. James, he's quite the character, isn't he? A lot of you are probably wondering who he is, where did he come from, and how did we meet? Also, you're probably wondering why me and him have such an intense rivalry going on. Well, we weren't always rivals. We were once friends, and I like to think we still are. Anyways, I prepared a video package for you to explain who exactly James is and how did our intense rivalry begin. Maybe we can also learn when it will ever end.
Yeah, that's right. It was just a joke. Hey, wait a minute. What's the cell phone for? Oh, I called 911 and told them to hurry here. Why's that? 'Cause you're about to die.
Who is James? Well, he's the production manager here at Krimson Kreations. He's also my roommate, and he's my friend. Well, I'd like to think he still was. Who is Crimson? Are you kidding me? He runs things here at Krimson Kreations. Sadly, he's also the landlord of where I live. Oh, and did I mention he was a jackass?
Here's Crimson. You thought you could get away with it and take over my vlog.
We weren't always fighting each other. There was one point where we were actually friends. It just seems so long ago these days. Friends? Are you kidding me? We were never friends. He's always been a liar, manipulator, bully, and arrogant prick. He just likes to think we were once friends.
Oh, you thought it was funny, huh? Ha ha ha. Joke's on me.
We met a long time ago back when we were kids. He was always being picked on by bullies and the popular kids. I felt sorry for him, so I tried to help him out.
What are we gonna do about this, James?
Just keep filming, I guess.
We met, unfortunately, at school. He always used to pick on me because I was an easier target than the kids who were picking on him.
Well, I got him back for that. Had to do plastered with all sorts of just videos, pictures, music. It's freaking hilarious.
I protected him the best way I could by taking him under my wing. Even though I wasn't the most popular kid in school, the kids had respect for me because I stood up to them. And also because of my writing. So they started respecting James as well because he knew me. He was a school geek, and he thought his writing made him popular. If anything, it made him more of a geek. If it wasn't for me taking up for him back in school, he would have never made it this far. After school, he moved in with me, and we took on our first project together. We produced a show called WCW. It was a fun project.
And welcome back, fans, to Baltimore, Maryland, as this is our return back to Monday Nitro. What? Journey, I can't hear you. Sure?
Our first project together was an absolute failure of a show called WCW. It was a living nightmare.
All right, at this time, standing beside me is WCW's Enigma at this time, Jester. Jester, there's one main question I got for you. What the heck? First of all, who are you? And what business, have you got with Executioner? Jester? Okay.
I came on this project as an announcer with another friend, TJ, and we tore it up in the announcer's booth. He was the color commentator while I was the head play-by-play announcer. It was an absolute blast.
Fans, I can't believe I'm not alone in this booth anymore. I was enjoying it so much. Hello, I'm back. It's safe. You know, the goof troop I've been talking about for weeks, the NWO members. I'm running the show.
They brought me in as a production manager of the show, but instead of doing the job I was hired to do, I seem to be doing more of Crimson's job by interviewing the wrestling talent every week. That was total bull.
I'm standing here with one of the most dominant forces in this industry today. Look, he calls himself the Beast. No, I'm not. For Spring Stampede, we all know that he is one of the founding fathers of the organization known as Blackheart.
I felt sorry for James. We brought him on to run things from behind the scenes, but he preferred to be in front of the camera interviewing the wrestling talent. He constantly embarrassed himself week after week, trying to act like something he wasn't. He made it worse when he tried to portray that he was best friends with some of the major stars at that time, like the Rough Riders and the NWO.
Thank you, Weird One and Ace. I'm James, the production manager of WCW, and I am here to interview the Rough Riders, DMX, Cruiser, and Bishop.
Oh, God.
Crimson thought he was the man of the hour there.
And now he's on his way to the ring. As they gave him his intro. What the hell was that? He's got a screen.
I think he was threatened by my popularity and my friendship with some of the top talent in the locker room. To retaliate, he tried to ridicule me every chance he got. He relished the idea of making me look like a fool on live TV. He even tried turning the whole show into all about him.
No wonder they don't send you out here as often. How's this? Whoa! Alright, he's with all.
He even brought in one of his friends from back in his wrestling days to start a rivalry with him. I think, Angel was his name. What an utter joke. It was what ultimately brought down our ratings and what made the network shut us down. His antics of trying to upstage me on camera was costing us ratings, so I had to figure out something to save the show.
hell is that? What the hell is that?
Oh my God, it's James!
And what kind of music is that? What is he doing?
I brought in one of the people I knew from back in my wrestling days to start a feud with me. Unfortunately, we never got to see how that feud would pan out because the network shut us down because of James. I really think Angel versus the Weird One could have been the rivalry of the century, but now we'll never know. Forgave him for that little chain of events, and we moved into a place together with two other people. We both wanted to do another project, but on our own, we had nothing. That's when I pitched the idea that we should work together again despite what had happened before. We needed something that was totally ours and no one else would have creative control over. That's when I came up with Krimson Kreations. Krimson Kreations? That was my idea! Of course it was to be named James Productions, but it was my idea to make a variety channel here on YouTube. I was inspired by such fellow YouTubers such as Shay Carl, Tom Reese K, Charles Trippy, and other such people. I knew we could pull it off, especially if I was at the helm. We could be the top YouTube channel in the world. What threw us off course, you may ask? Well, James' ego got the better of him. James thought he was in control just because I made him production manager here at Krimson Kreations. Production manager? More like personal errand boy. At least that's what he thought I was. He made me run all of his errands. He had me do his laundry, make his meals, type out his scripts, fetch his mail, and any other thing he could think of making me do. He thought I was his personal slave. Well, that's where he was wrong.
What are you doing? No reason. Just checking to make sure you're all right, man. Carry on with your video. Sorry.
He really started acting up when he demanded more airtime on Crimson's Corner. Well, I'd already given them plenty of airtime, but he wanted more than me. And Crimson's Corner is, well, about me. That's why it's called Crimson's Corner.
Hey, my Crimsonites. Welcome once again to Crimson's Corner.
It was always about him. He never wanted to share the spotlight with anyone else. He always had to steal the show. Well, I finally had enough. It was my time to shine. My time to be the star. It started with our very first shoot of Crimson's Corner.
Dun, dun, dun.
He had me run all over town to get to what I thought was our very first shoot, only to find out I was there a day too early. He thought that was funny. Well, he got his payback. I got 2 words for you. Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber? I'm still trying to get some of that crap off my computer. He had stepped over the line that time. Then, he made the ultimate sin. He went against our government.
I consider myself, well, anti-government. Now, that doesn't mean I think society should have government.
He sided with a traitor, Edward Snowden, against our own government. I had to do my patriotic duty and turn him in.
He's still here. Yeah.
He's a veteran.
What the hell are you doing, James?
I'm just making a phone call. Sorry about disturbing your video, man. I gotta go.
I can't believe he told the NSA that I was a traitor to this country. Do you know how long they tortured me?
I got him. Hang on.
He's out. Get the camera and the computer. Check the other rooms, make sure there's nothing else.
They didn't have anything on me though, so they released me. But that's when I knew it was on like Donkey Kong. James had to pay.
Because you're about to die.
It had finally happened. I was in total charge of Krimson Kreations and the star of James's Korner. But Krimson apparently didn't see it that way. He attacked me for no good reason. What's worse, he shaved my head like his. How embarrassing that was. I'm still attending therapy because of that. That was the best way to get him back, to humiliate him. It taught him a hard lesson that day. Ego will get you nowhere fast. You have to earn what you get.
Apparently, with me gone for a couple of days, James just thought he could just, well, jump right on in and take over my vlog. But he found out that my shoes were just a tad bit harder to fill than he realized.
That day, our feud had ended, and he finally behaved himself. Between the head shaving and the apparent angel abduction, he finally seemed to have learned his lesson. He thinks our feud is over. He couldn't be more wrong. It's only just a beginning. Now that I've teamed up with the Weeping Angels, his downfall is inevitable.
Krimson's Korner is now mine!
Krimson's Korner will be mine! James, I swear. Well, moving along with the top 10 moments here on Krimson's Korner, we head to top 10 moment number 9. It was another first here on Krimson's Korner. It was a time for giving thanks for everything given in our lives. It was a time for turkey dinners and green bean casseroles. It was a time for family get-togethers and holiday football. Well, except for me. It was Thanksgiving here on Krimson's Korner, and where was I? At the pizza place working. The story of my life. Here it is, top 10 moment number 9.
Where is everybody? Hello? Hello? Anyone here? What's going on? Hello? 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 Where the hell is everyone? Let's shed some light on the situation. I just don't get it. I was scheduled to work for today, but there's no one else here. Where is everyone? How are we going to deliver pizzas? How are we going to make pizzas? Oh, hello. Oh, that's right. It's Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
This was a very special moment on Krimson's Korner.
Hey, my Crimsonites. My name's Krimson, and I'd like to welcome you once again to this Thanksgiving edition of Krimson's Korner.
It was our very first Thanksgiving together.
Alright, that does it. Everything's all nice and locked up, all the dough's put away, and all the trash has been taken out. So, I'm ready to get out of here. I got some homework to do, and I'm ready for bed. I don't know about y'all, but this has been one great Thanksgiving.
It was also the first time I got to show you where I worked at. It was a rare, one-of-a-kind moment that I had to take.
But anyways, we're running out of tape here, so I'm gonna have to give you a real quick tour. let you know a little bit about what we're doing, what this place is about. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we?
You got to finally see what I do when I'm at work without the cameras.
This right here is what I do every time I come in to work. I'm the dough person right now. Okay, these are our dough trays. This is where our dough stays until it proofs up, and at which case then it goes in the cooler to be ready for when they need to make pizzas.
It probably wasn't the Thanksgiving everyone was expecting.
Now, normally people on this day would be at home enjoying turkey dinners and whatnot, but instead I got roped into work here at the pizza establishment.
Since I really have no family these days, with the exception of my brother Steve, my nephew Mike, my friend Greg, and my girlfriend Gail, I don't really have anyone to spend Thanksgiving with, so I chose all of you, my viewers, my Crimsonites.
But it also gives me a chance to talk with y'all. I'll let you know what's been going on since the last time we talked, which was when I came back from my little hiatus.
It was a very special moment for me.
It was absolutely great Thanksgiving, even with working like I am. I mean, I don't mind doing this. I'm by myself. I'm getting to relax and getting to talk to my Crimsonites out there and show y'all a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes in my life. So I call it a bonus. What do you think?
I did have one regret about this video though.
Today was actually really good Thanksgiving, considering I didn't cook today. I wish I could have, but between money and time, because my nails still cost me a pretty good penny, I wasn't able to do the traditional method Thanksgiving, which is something I started enjoying doing ever since my dad passed.
I wish I could have got some video of when Greg and I went to Golden Corral earlier that day.
I took the easy way out. I went to Golden Corral.
It was absolutely great. The food was wonderful, and we had a great time. I'm still a little nervous about shooting my vlogs in public.
Me and my roommate, the only one I have left right now, we went on down to Golden Corral. I had to take a taxi cab.
Next year, though, I'm going to try to get over that. Next year, I want you to join me for Thanksgiving dinner. Of course, I hope it's a home-cooked meal. It's been a while.
It was quite a feast. I mean, turkey galore. They had cornbread stuffing. They had potato salad, even though it's not the best potato salad in the world. Not compared to my dad.
Anyways, thank you for spending time with me at Thanksgiving. It was wonderful having all of you there with me. I hope we can do this again next year for Thanksgiving, Part 2. We've truly had a lot of firsts here on Crimson's Corner, and I'm sure we'll have many more to come. Anyways, moving on to the next top 10 moment, we come to something I always enjoy doing. Playing a prank on James. It was the best way to come back to Crimson's Corner after my hiatus. At least, I thought it was. Apparently though, this prank turned out for the worst and it almost caused James to disappear forever. Who almost made this prank backfire? Who, indeed. But don't weep for James. He's perfectly okay. He didn't even have to see a doctor. Here is Top 10 Moment, number 8.
What in the world?
Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast. Faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink. Good luck.
Oh dear God. I can't blink. Must not blink. Eyes getting heavy.
It was time to return to Crimson's Corner.
Hey, my Crimsonites. Welcome once again to Crimson's Corner. As you know, I'm Crimson, and I'd like to welcome you back.
And what better way to show everyone else back than to play the ultimate prank on James?
Crimson!
Crimson thought it would be funny to come back to Crimson's Corner by, once again, making me the butt end of his jokes. Typical.
Crimson?
Well, this time, the last laugh was on him.
And then, God.
I had everything set up just perfect.
Crimson? Crimson!
I got this idea from an episode of Doctor Who. The episode was called Blink, featuring the Weeping Angels.
Like devils. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead.
I left the computer for him to find, playing a continual loop of a video of me warning him not to blink, because the angels would get him. I then hid and prepared to jump out to scare him. That's where things went wrong.
Crimson! Where is he?
He had told me that we needed to discuss some things we were going to do for Crimson's Corner, but when I went to find him...
Hey, Crimson! Crimson?
He was nowhere to be found. It was unusual for him to be gone at that time of night. That's when I found it.
What in the world?
The computer. It was playing a warning from Crimson. He told me not to blink. What can I say? I panicked.
I can't believe it.
I didn't know what to do except to not blink. I couldn't move. I was terrified. Damn jerk what he did to me. Then, it happened. At that moment, I did what I had planned to do. Jump out to scare him.
James? Where the hell did he go?
He was nowhere to be seen. I must have looked all over for him. He completely disappeared. So, I did the only thing I could do. Little did Crimson know, though, I was taken by the angels. He thought I was gone for good. He thought the angels killed me. But instead, I teamed up with them. And now, we're coming for you, Crimson. I hope you're ready for what's coming for you, because payback can be such a... Apparently, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on James from now on. Anyways, most of you have probably noticed I always end Crimson's Corner with one of these. Some of you have probably wondered though, where did that come from? Well, it originally began back when I was doing WCW shows with a friend of mine named TJ. We were creating some wrestling characters for the show that would inspire justice and order in WCW, especially with the introduction of the NWO. We created the group Blackheart to fill that void. We needed some kind of gesture though, or some kind of hand signal to represent what Blackheart stood for. We needed it for a taunt for our members in Blackheart, so that's when we thought of this. As you know, this hand signal in sign language means love. Well, we modified that a bit in Blackheart and made it stand for respect, unity, justice, and, in extreme cases, it stood for what extreme measures Blackheart would take to bring order to WCW, hence the name, Blackheart. Well, those days are long gone, but I still consider myself a member of that group as their creator. I now use it to represent my love and respect for those I really care about, my true family and friends. You know that you are really a part of my inner circle if I ever direct that towards you. That's why I do it here on Crimson's Corner. It's showing my respect to each and every one of you, my loyal Crimsonites. You have now become a very important part of my life as you have taken this journey in life with me, and I don't take that for granted. Not for one single day of this. This also represents my commitment to being open and honest with you about who I am, both the good and the bad. I'm letting you in my life for better or for worse, and I'm grateful for each and every day you watch my videos and take part in my world. It means the world to me, and I want to thank you. Anyways, I prepared a little video package for y'all on, well, the Crimson Send-Off. Enjoy. I'll catch you next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Crimson out. This is Crimson, once again, signing off. Crimson is out. Well, this is Crimson, signing out. So, this is Crimson on this Christmas, well, not Christmas, day, signing out. Catch you later. Crimson is out. This is Crimson, once again, signing off of another Crimson's Corner. Adieu. And this is Crimson, signing out. This is Crimson, signing out. Have you ever wished you could go back in time and pass on some information from the future to your past self? What would you tell your past self? Would you warn them of coming trouble? Would you give them stock information or lottery numbers to secure a financially successful future? Would you tell them to cherish loved ones that will one day pass? Maybe you would share some comforting thoughts to help them get past some troubling times ahead. Or maybe you would just like to relive past events that you cherished in the past. Whatever you would do with that kind of power, the real important question is, what would be the outcome of such an encounter? Would it cause some kind of time paradox that would tear the universe apart? Would it be like Doc Brown says and blow up the entire universe if you met your past self? Would it be like the butterfly effect, where you make things worse in the future instead of better? Or would there be no change at all because time would repair itself back to normal? Well, we got the chance to answer that very question here in Crimson's Corner, and the results are, well, hilarious. I bring to you Top 10 Moment number 7. What the hell? That was absolutely fantastic! It was time for the big 50th anniversary episode of Doctor Who, and we wanted to do a special preview show. Anyway, welcome to this very special edition of Crimson's Corner, which is about the Doctor Who 50th anniversary preview. For the intro, we wanted to do a skit to celebrate our love for one of the best shows in sci-fi today. That's when we came up with the idea of my future self coming back in a TARDIS to tell me about what happened in the Day of the Doctor. It was absolutely brilliant.
That was absolutely fantastic! Never in all my life have I ever seen anything like that, and here, it just drops right in my lap. Oh, absolutely fabulous.
It was absolute crap. 2 Crimsons? Are you serious? It's bad enough with just one of them. But, as usual, I had no say-so in the matter.
What in the world? There are 2 of you? Oh, dear God, help me.
The hardest part of this project was recruiting my future self to make an appearance. Luckily, with a little bit of wibbly-wobbly, tiny-whiny magic, we were able to give him a call on our special phone. Thank goodness they still have phones in the future.
Oh, hello.
Calling his future self? That was one of the stupidest ideas he had ever came up with. How do you possibly call yourself with a regular phone in the future? Well, he did it. And you ought to see the phone bill.
Then why are you? I'm here too. Forgot. I was here for something important.
When my past self first called me about this, I was a little skeptical about doing it. I mean, do you know the implications of time traveling back to the past and meeting yourself? You could create a time paradox that not even a TARDIS could sustain or even repair, that could unwrite all of creation. It was absolutely ridiculous.
How do I win $1 million? when I thought about it, I thought of all the possibilities. I could travel anywhere in time and space, see the universe, save countless lives, finally see the Medusa Cascade, be the hero of all time, and be home in time for tea. That would be absolutely brilliant. It's time once again to save the universe. Geronimo! My future self was absolutely excited about taking this opportunity. The only question was how we were going to get him here to the present. We had to get a hold of a TARDIS, but how?
Oh, absolutely fabulous. Can you imagine all of time and space for you to see? Where would you go? What would you see? And what could you experience? And
Thank goodness that I'm a good friend of the Doctor. He let me borrow his TARDIS for this project with no problem.
Wow! It really is bigger on the inside. He stole the Doctor's TARDIS.
I borrowed the TARDIS.
He stole it.
Borrowed it. Anyways, with a few modifications to the paradox stabilizers, repairing the chameleon circuit, and adding a Jelly Dodger dispenser to the console, I was on my way to 1985. Or was it 2013?
I was here for something important. What was it? Oh, I was here to tell you about the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who.
It was absolutely great to have an actual working TARDIS here on set. I have to admit, though, I was quite envious of my future self. What I wouldn't do to get a chance to travel through time and space and see all those wonders out there and have an adventure of a lifetime. Too bad I'll never get that chance. Wait a minute. He's me! Of course I'll get a chance to travel around in a TARDIS. Sadly, though, I'll have to wait until the future. I can't wait.
Next stop, anywhere.
It was an absolute joy working with my past self on set. It was like working with two brilliant minds in complete sync. It was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, by the way, I got one. Like, bring jelly babies next time?
After working with no one but James since the beginning, it was great to work with someone who actually got my vision. It was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. I just wish we could work on more projects together. It would be a dream team even.
I love the fedora. Fedoras are cool. So are sunglasses.
It was a horror scene too, Crimsons. Twice the stupid, twice the bossy, twice the horror. I thought I died and went to hell. I hope we never do anything like this again. I'll have nightmares for the rest of my life.
Dear God, help me.
The only thing wrong with this project was James.
James, you fiend! I knew you were behind this in some way.
You see, James will one day be responsible for so many crimes. I shouldn't really be talking about this because this could affect the very fabric of the space-time continuum. Just don't tell Krimson, okay? But one day he will take over Crimson's Korner. But he won't stop there. He'll set his next sights on the world, and let me tell you, the horrors he will unleash to accomplish that will plague mankind for the rest of their days. I mean, can you imagine hearing that horrible voice of his forever? I shudder at the thought.
It's been an honor, sir. I'm just glad I can have a part in taking terrorists like that off the street. I hope he rots in jail.
What was the deal with the future version of Krimson trying to take me out? I mean, you'd think I was Davros, or the Daleks, or the Cybermen, or even the Master.
I guess I'm just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
And he tried to take me out with his pen.
What are you doing? Dispatching me with my sonic screwdriver.
Really?
Here. No, my sonic screwdriver. Now prepare to be thwarted.
If that's supposed to be a sonic screwdriver, then the world can sleep safely, because he's no danger to anyone, but maybe himself.
He broke my sonic screwdriver. My sonic screwdriver! Does that not show what lengths he will take to accomplish his evil plans? And sonic screwdrivers aren't cheap. How rude!
I have a feeling we will meet each other again, and he will once again plague my existence.
Exactly. We will meet again, James, in your future in our ongoing struggle of good versus evil.
Next time, I'll be ready for him. I'll put a stop to this craziness once and for all.
I will one day dispatch him and put an end to his evil ways for good. Next time it will be a win for the side of good, and the universe and time itself will be a safer place. I promise you, James, you evil fiend.
Time travel, an excellent chance for an adventure of a lifetime. I'm still waiting for that future when I get a hold of that TARDIS. The possibilities that I can imagine and the things I could see. One day, my Crimson Knights, one day. Anyways, after time travel and the risk of creating a time paradox, what could we possibly do to top that here on Crimson's Corner? Well, how about the fight of the century? The ultimate fight between good and evil. One that could have decided the very fate of Crimson's Corner. I present to you Top 10 Moment number 6.
Oh, I called 911 and told them to hurry here. Why's that? 'Cause you're about to die. Here it was, the moment a lot of people wanted since the beginning of Crimson's Corner. Crimson versus James!
You son of a... When he came to me with the idea, I thought he was crazy. I'm not fighting him. Did he listen to me, though? No.
James Korner! What are you doing here? It would be the fight of the century, and it would be the perfect sequel to the NSA skit. It's been an honor, sir. I'm just glad I can have a part in taking terrorists like that off the street. I hope he rots in jail. Crimson's Corner is now mine! I thought it would be great.
Here you go, James. This is all for you, man.
After thinking about the possibilities, though, I realized this would be the perfect opportunity to finally shut him up by beating him on his very own vlog. What victory that would be.
As you can see, well, Crimson's not here right now. Instead, it's just me, James, the production manager.
Crimson's Corner would finally be mine for good.
And you know what that means, everyone? Guess what? It's James Korner! When it was time to shoot, I admit I was a little nervous. I didn't want to humiliate James too bad. Oh, you thought it was funny, huh? Ha ha ha. Joke's on me. But then he fought back. I remember thinking that this wasn't part of the script. I actually had to fight back, and fight back I did. I beat him fair and square. You son of a... Oh, God.
He kneed me in the balls. What the hell? And I almost had him. Figures he would take the cheap way out.
Crap! When I finally got the better of him, I knew I had to teach him a lesson. It's lights out time, James. No! Shaving his head was one of the funniest things I did here on Crimson's Corner. It also taught him a hard lesson, not to mess with my show. He won't try that again anytime soon. I told you there was going to be some payback. Here it is.
He shaved my freaking head. Do you know how long it takes to grow this perfect hair? It took months to get it back to its perfection.
No!
There will be payback for this one day. There will be a round 2. I promise you, Crimson. And you will be the one who's left humiliated.
I got it.
If he ever wants a round 2, let him bring it. I'll be ready. Then it'll be on like Donkey Kong. Maybe next time I'll even leave him a mohawk. What do y'all think? As you probably noticed, I've played this intro at the beginning of all my videos here on YouTube. It's the very symbol of Krimson Kreations. It's the mark of the wolf. Some of you may ask why I chose the wolf to represent Krimson Kreations, and in a sense, represent me. Well, I've always loved the wolf. I feel it represents everything that I'm about. It represents the solitude of my life. It symbolizes the ferocity in which I tackle every project I take on. It shows how I'm a night person who enjoys the comfort of darkness wrapped around me. It also shows my loyalty to family, my true family, which includes those friends I trust and the woman I love. It also symbolizes my respect for nature and the willingness to protect that which I respect. It's me, in a nutshell. Okay, maybe this is actually me in a nutshell.
Help! I'm in a nutshell. I don't know how I got here. Will somebody please help me get out? Oh, dear Mother of God, I can't get out of this nutshell.
Anyways, I think the wolf is a beautiful creature of nature, and I feel honored to use it to symbolize me and all that I stand for. I feel it will always symbolize Krimson Kreations no matter what the future may bring, and it will be a regular thing here on Crimson's Corner. Moving right along with the countdown, we're already halfway to the #1 moment here on Crimson's Corner, and we've already shown some great moments we have shared together. This next moment, though, I thought might bring an end to it all. The very future of Crimson's Corner was at stake as James made his big move, and I had no idea what the future would hold for me. Let me take you back now to that moment as we move on to Top 10 Moment number 5. Who the hell are you?
Don't worry about who I am. Are you Crimson of Crimson's Corner?
Yeah, what's this all about?
Down, Bob.
What? This was a scary moment here on Crimson's Corner. All I knew was that they were wearing masks and had a huge interest in me and Crimson's Corner.
This was my moment.
Did you get him? Did you get him? Come on, tell me you got him. Tell me you got him.
It was time to make my move to finally take Crimson's Corner.
What are you doing? Oh, no reason. Just check to make sure you're all right. Carry on with the video.
And what better way to get rid of Krimson than to call the NSA after his video on Edward Snowden and tell them he was a traitor to this country?
Now, before I sign out for the night, let's go check and see what James is up to. He's just been a little too quiet tonight. Let's go.
I can't believe James would do something so sneaky.
And, well, what you may not know is, well,
So conniving.
I'm just making a phone call. Sorry about disturbing your video, my man. I gotta go.
So evil.
It's been an honor, sir. I'm just glad I could have a part in taking terrorists like that off the street. I hope he rots in jail.
All just to get his hands on Crimson's Corner. What is wrong with him?
Crimson's Corner is now mine!
It was finally time to get rid of him, and I knew I had my opportunity while he was shaving that stupid head of his. Luring him out was the easy part. All I had to do was pique his curiosity.
what the hell are you doing, James?
After that, the trap was sprung, and Crimson's Corner was mine.
Now, camera in the computer. Check the other rooms, make sure there's nothing else.
I spent the whole weekend locked away by the NSA. I was definitely going to get James back for this.
Well, I guess we're done here. This is Agent 1 to Campus Security Perimeters check.
And I got my chance.
I told you there was reason.
He won't get another chance, though. He will never, ever take over Crimson's Corner again.
Stop struggling, buddy. I'm making it work. I got it.
This plan may not work, but next time I will claim Krimson's Korner and Krimson Kreations as my own. Mark my words, the era of Krimson will one day end by my hands. Did you hear that? Anyways, you've seen we spent a lot of holidays together already, but to me, none beat our very first holiday here on Krimson's Korner. It was my third video in, and I was still nervous about doing these vlogs, especially with an important date coming up. It was a day to celebrate the birth of this great nation and celebrate the freedoms we live by here in the US. It's a day of barbecues, fun in the sun, and of course fireworks. But it's also a very special moment for me personally. And I'm glad I got to share it with all of you, my Krimsonites. Here it is, Top 10 Moment number 4.
Here we go. Chocolate cake. Come here. Come here. Oh. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Krimson. Happy birthday to me.
My birthday. It's a special time for me.
Hey everyone. Well, here it is, my birthday. Wouldn't you know it? I have to work.
And I'm glad I got a chance to share this time with my Krimsonites.
Yeah, that's my birthday. Right there. A little festive July 4th.
It was another first on Krimson's Korner.
As you know, the nation celebrated its birthday just recently, July the 4th. You probably don't know that July 4th was also my birthday. I was born in 1976, which of course is the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
And not just any first, it was the first. Talk about your tongue twister.
I declare from this point on, I'm going to start enjoying these special days of the year, like my birthday, Christmas, Halloween. Try to get them off, from work, and really enjoy them, really celebrate them, because it's a part of enjoying life.
It wasn't exactly the most exciting birthday ever caught on video, but it was great sharing it with everybody.
Alright, well, we're off to work. Time to get some grub on. I'm ready to get home and have dinner.
The cake was excellent, and so was the meal.
Come here.
I wish I could have gotten footage at McDonald's, but at the time, things got real negative between Greg and John.
I was going to shoot footage of the actual inside the store, but there was some kind of disagreement with my roommates and too much negativity going on, so I'm trying to stay away from that. That's part of my life's mission is to get away from negativity. So.
But I did get to share the gift I got from my brother, which was a huge surprise.
I'd like to thank you, Steve, for the call. Here it is. Inside is the pizza.
Even with all the negativity, having to work,
Say
and missing the fireworks. I'm glad I got to share it with each and every one of you.
Unfortunately, I will miss the fireworks tonight. So if anyone of you out there has any videos on any fireworks display and you'd like to post that in the video response, go right ahead, because I'd love to see that.
I want to say thanks, once again, to everyone for making my birthday special for me. I'll never forget. Not ever. Indeed, it was special for me. I know sometimes it looks like I shoot these videos flawlessly without making any mistakes. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. A lot of hard work goes into the making of each and every one of my videos, and I make a lot of mistakes on the way. I'm definitely not perfect, and Krimson's Korner couldn't have proved that more. I have countless takes of missed lines, blunders, falls, and all kinds of mayhem to ruin my shots. And for the first time ever, you're going to get to see those takes as I make a total fool of myself, just for you. So sit back and relax and prepare to get a good laugh on my behalf. Enjoy the official blooper reel of 2013.
He's out. Get the camera and the computer. I forgot my line. Not now.
Yeah, what's the time, man? Aren't you supposed to be uploading your... I got stuff in uploading. Okay.
Welcome to Crimson's Corner.
Phone. Damn it.
I think those are truly the heart and soul of creating really.
Oh God! Let go!
What do you mean something bad's gonna happen to me? And I forgot the rest of my line.
Who am I? Stop you again.
Dude, what are you doing? What? What are you doing? Okay, this is gonna be hard.
You're a great American.
Hey, you got any food?
God damn it, Bob. Be serious.
I've been trying to
I got it. Hang on.
I think you said extra. Did you say extra?
What?
Damn it. I have to redo that. That sucks.
Oh, he's struggling.
No, you don't have to do that part, but that's good. I think that came out pretty good. Hey, Crimson! Crimson? Suck.
Oh, hey everyone! Welcome. And I just lost my train of thought. Yay!
Jane. Damn, I messed up. Tia. Boot. Got away, so keep recording.
What do you mean, what's my favorite scary movie? Showgirls, what do you think? And I forgot the rest of my lines.
Stop struggling. Damn it.
I guess, you did it too soon.
I believe that is where the true meaning of God is. I almost got it that time.
Here we are being interrupted on Crimson's Corner by a phone call.
And Tia.
As you can see, I am definitely a nature enthusiast. I love hiking out in the middle of the woods.
Hey, give me that stream pack. Ooh, bad zoom. Stop, no, don't zoom.
I guess since I'm awake, welcome to Crimson's Corner. And where's the phone call?
It's unable to call it right here. Damn it. Oh, I see. Then why are you here?
I'm here to tell you one day, not 1 week, worth a journey of my life, and that just sucked ass. I guess, welcome to Crimson's, I don't know, corner?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing? What?
What do you mean, what's my scary Oh, man. Y'all startled me. Startled.
Ready? When I see, okay.
Wait.
Anyways, I'd like to welcome you once again to Crimson's... What the hell's going on here? He's gotta be here some... Son of a bitch. Anyways, I do hope you come along for the journey and continue. What?
Crimson! What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, welcome to another edition. Yeah, but look at the time, man. You're supposed. Okay. Take two.
Damn it, Tia.
Here's Krimson. You thought you could get away with it. Oh, now I forgot my line. So, I lost my train of thought. Hi, Jerry-O. I lost my train of thought.
What do you mean, what's my favorite scary movie? Squirrels.
I believe that those teachings lie within each and every one of us. It is the honor. Now, does that mean that? Wait! Try it again. Wait. It dictates what is truly good and evil, and what is right. Here's Krimson. You thought you could take over and... Brain fart.
What the hell? I messed that up. I started laughing.
Crimson? Oh, no. Oh, God, get me in here. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. Oh, that's horrible. I didn't see you there.
Be careful!
And I'll just say, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I gotta go. Good night. Good night. I gotta go.
We're moving right along with the top 10 moments here on Crimson's Corner, and now we're down to the top 3. This next moment was a big step for me. It was my declaration that I was committed to this project on Crimson's Corner. After that, there would be no turning back, only moving forward. It definitely was one of my biggest sacrifices to date, and I'll never forget it for the rest of my life, and I don't think you will either. Here is Top 10 Moment, number 3.
What am I getting myself into?
It was time to make a statement on Crimson's Corner.
I'm planning to shave my head.
It would be a statement that would show my dedication to my goals and to Krimson Kreations.
Consider this part of my commitment.
From that point on, nothing would ever be the same again.
Oh, there goes all my beautiful hair.
It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Really? Shaving his head? What was that gonna prove other than making himself look like a total idiot? Oh well, I'm always up for a good laugh, especially on his behalf. I had done it one time before, but I have to admit, I was nervous more this time than the previous time.
It's a little scary here. I've tried this one other time.
I didn't think I could do it, and then... the first buzz, and there was no turning back. It was now do or die time.
Get ready for some fun and enjoy the ride.
He looked like Mr. Clean on crack. He looked absolutely hilarious.
As you see, well, that's what's left of my hair.
I laughed for days, especially after what happened next. From that point on, I felt totally committed to Crimson's Corner. It inspired me to follow through, no matter what.
You think I'm ready for some change? I do.
I was going to succeed,
and shaving my head was the ultimate symbol of that dedication. There's going to be a lot of ups and a lot of downs on this path, but overall, I hope it comes out to be a positive thing, because that's the overall point of these videos.
He was going to fail, and this was going to make the most entertaining failure in history.
What? Thanks to everyone's support, I know there is nothing I can't accomplish. And if that means shaving my head, or even James' head again, I'll do it.
And you will never, ever see that again. No, seriously, you never know what you will see here on Crimson's Corner. And speaking of which, it's time to move on to the next top 10 moment tonight. As we move closer to the year 2014, I'm reminded of all the moments that has brought me to this day, but none more than this moment. It was a very important moment for both me and for Crimson's Corner. It's what defined what Crimson's Corner would be all about. So, without further ado, I now bring you Top 10 Moment number 2.
oh damn, what the hell, man? Come on. Dude, what are you doing? There's some black off, man. Yeah, but look at the time, man. Aren't you supposed to be filming your vlog soon? What? Dun dun dun! It was time. It was time for the very first video shoot of Crimson's Corner. And what better way to start it off than with a skit starring both me and James?
What a way to start off Crimson's Corner than me making a total fool out of Crimson.
I tried to tell you, man. The camera's already set up here in the backyard. Oh, one more thing. It's not today, actually. It's tomorrow.
I was definitely up for it.
Oh, rude. Jerk.
But was Crimson.
I knew James would be up for his part of embarrassing me on my first video, but that wasn't the hardest part. It was the huge amount of running. And running. And running. And yes, even more running. To be exact, it was probably about a week's worth of running.
We had to do so many takes because he kept screwing up. How do you screw up running? What a freaking moron. We must have went all over town, and all the unwanted attention we got, it was absolutely embarrassing. Thank God Johnny and Craig did most of the video shooting. Gave me a chance to stay out of sight.
The first couple of days of shooting went off pretty good with some good camera work by Greg. Then came this moment. I injured myself with that. I pulled a muscle in my thigh and I could barely walk on it for days. I think it even contributed to the big fall you see in Crimson's Corner intro. It was agonizing, but I knew I had to push past it to finish shooting.
Buddy, watch out! I thought he was kidding at first. You sure couldn't see it in the footage. But I had to help him home that day.
Sorry.
I give him a lot of credit. He kept at it.
The next part of shooting took place in a neighborhood nearby. It only just recently been hit by a tornado in recent months. They were still repairing the houses. It was a great place to shoot, though. Then came the rain.
I love it. His shot was almost ruined by the weather. Instead of ruining everything, though, he used it in the video. I told him, though, that it didn't make any sense, especially since the next shot he was completely dry and it was a sunny day. Did he listen though? No. What else was new?
I think the fun part of this shoot, though, was at the park. It was the first time I shot video away from home. Man, it brought up so many childhood memories. The shoot was almost ruined by rain once again, though. We literally finished up the last shot just in time as the weather moved in.
The only great part about the park shot was the meal at McDonald's. Other than that, it was very exhausting having to cover shots from all over the park. And then, the kids, I swear, all you could hear was them chanting, YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. It makes me wonder sometimes, why did I decide to become the production manager of all of this?
After the park came the final shots. Once again, we used a location close to home to make it easier. But easy, it was not. For one, I did the rest of the shots by myself. And I kept running out of battery power, so I had to keep coming home to get more batteries. That was a lot of bicycle riding. Good thing I got 2 Dr. Peppers for my trouble. One for the rest scene, and one when I got home.
Overall, even after all the trouble, I have to admit, it came out pretty good, and I have to say I'm proud of it, especially making him look like a fool running around town. I'd do it again.
Yeah, but look at the time, man. Aren't you supposed to be filming your vlog soon?
It was great to be finally done with all that running. It was very challenging, but at the same time, it was quite fun.
Well, welcome to Krimson's Korner.
I really enjoyed it, and as far as I can tell, a lot of my Crimsonites enjoyed it as well. I'm really hoping that it, one day, becomes one of the 10 best Krimson Kreation videos of all times. I can always hope. Hint, hint. Well, we're about ready to wrap up on the countdown of the top 10 moments here in Krimson's Korner. But before we go to top 10 moment number 1, let's switch gears for a second. Time's up. Just kidding. Seriously though, it's time to find out what the top 10 videos of 2013 were. Now, these videos were not chosen by me. They were chosen by you, the viewers. The way you, my Crimsonites, determine which videos made it on this list is by the number of views each video got. The more views for each video, the higher up the list it got. Now, before I get on with this list, I want to let you know that each and every one of these videos will be clickable. So if you happen to be feeling a little nostalgic and want to go back to relive any of those moments, just click the link to that video. Just don't forget to come back here and finish watching this video. Alright, without further ado, here are the top 10 videos of 2013. Drum roll please. Video number 10. Men in Black. Video number 9, The Day of the Doctor preview. Video number 8, brand new Krimson's Korner HD. Video number 7, Credit Card Hell. Video number 6, Oh My God, The Clutter. Video number 5, video response to Shea Carl. Video number 4, They're Coming For You. Video number 3, About Me. Video number 2, Man of Steel review. And now, the number 1 video of 2013 is... Running Man!
And there you have it, the top 10 videos of 2013 chosen by you. Don't forget now, each one of these is a link to their respective video. So if you want to watch one of these now, go ahead and click the link. I'll wait for you. Go ahead, I promise, I'll be here when you get back. Go on, check them out. Oh, click the link already. Alright, is everyone back now? Got the nostalgic tour out of your system? Okay then, it's time to finish up the top 10 moments here in Crimson's Corner. So far, we've been through a lot together. We've been through holidays, alien kidnappings, time travel, fights of the century, brief moments of possible espionage, my special day, moments of absurdity, and a marathon run from hell, but nothing beats this next moment. It's the moment which would forever define what Crimson's Corner was all about. I will always remember this moment because it truly was special for me. Now, I hope no one else will ever be able to forget this moment either. Here it is, finally. Top 10 moment, number 1. Hey everyone, sorry about yesterday, but apparently my production manager slash roommate decided it would be funny if he played a prank on me and made me believe that filming started yesterday, when in reality it starts today. Well, I got him back for that. I hacked into his computer and plastered it with all sorts of Justin Bieber videos, pictures, music. It's freaking hilarious.
Damn you, Crimson! Damn you to hell!
Anyways, let's show that video and watch that reaction. This is it. This is the video that started it all. I debated for quite a while about what the first Crimson's Corner should be about. I debated for quite a while what my first vlog should be about, the current affairs happening around the world and everything going on in my mind. I thought about doing a skit.
Yeah, but look at the time, man. Aren't you supposed to be filming your vlog soon?
I thought about just jumping directly into my life with both feet.
Help! I'm in a nutshell. I don't know how I got here. Will somebody please help me get out? Oh, dear mother of God, I can't get out. It's nutshell.
I also thought about taking baby steps. Maybe even just saying a short hello to everyone on YouTube. Hey everyone. Finally, I decided the perfect first video should be about introducing myself, Krimson, to the YouTube audience. So, that brings us to the question, who am I? That's a deep question. Deeper than it would lead you to believe. I have to admit, at first I was really nervous about this first video. There are so many aspects that make up who a person is that you really can't answer them in one sentence, maybe not even one video. I had never shared that much personal information before to people I had never met. Who am I? It was a huge step for me, and I have to say that I'm quite proud of myself for doing that. Actually, that's me in a nutshell. I got the chance to let people into what I enjoy doing every day of my life.
I love playing video games. I have since the days of the old Atari all the way up to the Xbox 360.
For my writing,
Well, first and foremost, I am a writer. A sci-fi writer, to be more precise.
to my love with sci-fi,
That's why I enjoy works like The Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Harry Potter, Doctor Who, and Star Wars, just to name a few.
to enjoying nature,
As you can see, I am definitely a nature enthusiast.
to my addiction of collectibles,
I'm also a collector. I love collecting Transformers, Marvel characters, movies, novels, and even swords.
to my view on some serious subjects,
I will state that I do believe in God. I just refuse to be labeled under any one religion.
to my humorous side that likes to kid around all the time.
Actually, that's me in a nutshell.
This video showed it all. It even had my first skit.
Hey, buddy, watch out!
Running Man. Not to mention, it introduced the world to James. Okay, maybe it wasn't perfect. Hey! It was a great way to start Crimson's Corner, and I definitely would not have changed a thing about it.
I hope this gives you a little insight on who I am and doesn't scare you away.
It was a rewarding experience that opened this old crab up to the world.
Now this is what I call a break. I just hope y'all are just as glad you have met me as I am about meeting all of you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great day.
It has meant the world to me being here on Krimson's Corner, and I hope we get to meet here again next July 1st in 2014. Thank you once again to YouTube and my Krimsonites for making all this possible. Well, we finally did it. We got to the end of the top 10 moments here on Krimson's Corner, and we're also coming close to the end of 2013. The clock is ticking away, the final minutes as we draw closer to 2014. It's the final countdown. Anyways, it has been a great year. I'm really glad I got to share it with all of you. It really has meant a lot to me, and you have helped me come so far in becoming a better person. It's through the strength of family, friends, the woman I love with all my heart, and each and every one of you that has helped me get so far in this thing we call life. And to all of you, I want to say thanks. To Gail, Steve, Greg, Michael, John, and yes, even to James, and to all of you, my Krimsonites. Thank you. Now, the question is, what's still to come? What kind of plans do I have for the year 2014? Well, for starters, there will be more skits, more reviews, more keeping it real, a whole lot more, and more of the journey of a poor man. But hopefully it will be so much more than that, as I have made New Year's resolutions to make 2014 so much better. I want to find out one job to finally start the journey to a better financial status. I want to finish my book and finally become a published author. I want to finally bring Gail here to be with me. I want to finally get this home looking like the home I always dreamed about. I want to get my business ideas off the ground and really get the Krimson's Corner store up and running. I want to get my production company started and begin bringing more entertainment to all of you. I want to make Krimson Kreations and Krimson's Corner a success to make the list of the top 20 YouTube channels. And last, but most definitely not least, I want to become a better person, a stronger person, a caring person, a determined person who won't give up no matter what, someone who is at total peace and ready to take on anything. I want to be a better Krimson. So you see, I have quite a lot to accomplish in the year 2014. You could say the journey never seems to end. I just hope you will continue on the path with me and share my journey into the unknown. I hope you keep up with me here on Krimson's Corner and continue to support me on my journey to become a better person. And maybe we'll see each other again on the best of 2014. Anyways, thank you for sharing this nostalgic tour of 2013 with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next Krimson's Corner, the first of 2014. From everyone here at Krimson Kreations and on Krimson's Corner, I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and I hope everyone has a happy new year. This is Krimson, signing off. Till 2014.